till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
In my dreams.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that babe, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to come run back, they popping your tires, hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I've been going crazy, shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene, she tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, hold up. I got this me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days, ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I'm a man with a massive plan, good in my head and don't give a. Now I lose again, I'm a loser, get the bad statistics and I didn't matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, the hole in the wall, gonna come in the so bang and hot and laying
won't be ever late. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team coming in off their first loss of the season back in Week 3. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's D'Amico Ryan. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarter.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Throwing is Stroud. That is out quickly into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Backing for Tennessee, Tim DK. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Titans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. And And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1. He'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hey. Tap the 60.
On play action, it's Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Bronco switch.
Henry. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. From a little further back, his 2nd and goal. Here's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal. Sly's pick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Xavier Woods there on the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the right side, Kirk's got it. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On the quick, right? 18.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The short taken in by Helm. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
So, just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. Throwing, Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. First down for Tennessee. Now it's Ward. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Let's go, Perry.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Ward. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Off play action, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First down.
All right.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Texans first down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And this one blown up. Good start. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal.
Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On the set. Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Hawk 70.
Play action. Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomana. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. That's a punt. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Back to throw is Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's a run. Henry hit the ball, comes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it. Dell, the motion man. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. They'll take this forward for about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. DK to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Titans offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Now, first down throw for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the gun, here's Ward. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. On first down, Ward. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is first and goal. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Here's Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his second TD catch of the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans take a 10-3 lead.
Texans
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And this is Aaron Rodgers. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Steelers have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Kenneth Walker. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the LA Chargers. And it's a guy coming off a 93-catch season from a year ago, Wan'Dale Robinson. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. 14 all, the score at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Now Stroud pads into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down. On play action. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
118.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you hooch it? Do you kick it? But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough like is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So I think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score. In this case,
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. Tracking with his tight end, Okonkwo. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Texans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
118.
Dell, the motion man. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
44-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 17.
Off play action, it's Ward. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans move out in front by the score of 17-3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
18. What's that?
Throwing on second down. Stroud to the left side. And caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A run here with Mixon. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Stroud throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans getting all set to punch. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They're going to go right back to Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Play action. Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward into about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Forced out wide. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Texans, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
Throwing is Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's got his man complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
16 more yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Marks to the 5-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
18.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Takedown. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Jimmy DK now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Henry. And He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Titans. First down.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. It's made right side by Iomanners. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
First down.
To throw is Stroud. He's trying to work the screen with Mixon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
3 yards to go.
Now, Stroud. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down. Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now, Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tony.
Stroud to throw. He's got Dell for that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Texans first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play.
18.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught the floor. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Jack Captain. Reno.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Titans bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Joe Burrow. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Scary Terry McLaurin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Commanders are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's $2 multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it in the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. I could spend a week or two.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Receiver, number 18, Justin Jefferson.
On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell. His guys also fell in the opener a week ago, so we've got a couple of teams here desperately wanting to avoid an 0-2 start.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So, the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying,
oh, in trouble, and down he goes. James Pierce working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the Falcon first down.
Throwing is Penix. And it's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Falcons first down. It's a gain of 35.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second, Andy Leather.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
They'll go again with Robinson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of
from the gun, here is Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal. Atlanta.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second. It's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play, the ball comes out, and the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Is Penix. He is hit before he can throw on second down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. On second down, Penix. And he'll take it on in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Falcons. That is first touchdown of the new year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly what you draw up.
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. And with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top 3 for the last couple years, but if Chicago and that roster, if that's your 4th best team in your division, man, I'll tell you what, those are going to be some really competitive division games this year.
And I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the length of the franchises. But when these divisions go head-to-head, there always is a legacy feel that just is additive to the anticipation of those matchups.
Yeah, and every one of these franchises has significant history for a lot of different reasons. They have Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches. Some of the most iconic individuals in the history of the league have played for these 4 organizations over the last 50-plus years. So there's so much into it, more than just the matchup on the field in that moment. And you can feel it with how much the fan bases rally behind their team.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down for 23-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And before this drive starts, Let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Looking down the field. This ball's incomplete. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it. And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division. Yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike. You think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. And Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay's been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 2. At the 40.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
First down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now McCarthy. There's Jefferson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Left to throw is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down by James Pierce.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 38-yard
To throw is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. All right, Mike, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Travis Kelce, touchdown. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is the fullback, Adam Prentice. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Broncos get a 2nd straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the veteran Jacoby Brissett, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Cardinals are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. Oh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags, who also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in Week 10, and then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid, Week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside the U.S. Picked off by Josh Metellus. Whoa! And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. Uh-oh. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people talk about, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I can give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime, each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped him. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss, and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Plant. It's Penix. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another
Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his second touchdown tonight.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Gonzalez now for the point out. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Vikings offense ready to go now to begin this fourth quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Incomplete.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
By Caden Ellis.
To throw, it's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. James Pierce getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be 4th down.
On the coverage.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. Give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. We'll go play action now with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 20.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them,
in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Man in motion here is Washington. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
They'll look to throw. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson.
They'll run. This is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Gain of a yard. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 34
on first down. Here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's second down and 10.
On the ground is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Diablo on the tackle. A loss of 1.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. Cousins now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep. Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful. And that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On first down, it's Robinson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 25, here's second and a yard. Here's Cousins. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First down.
The shotgun. It's Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This a big play late in the ballgame. The Falcons get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. They get the interception from deep in their own end. He's got some space. He's got some speed. He's not gonna get caught. Touchdown on the pick six. The Chargers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Eagles. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He'll get to his favorite target. Who else? Travis Kelce. The Chiefs come out on top, 21-13 the final score. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
These players are on the last year of their contract. You can view the player's overall interest in your team here. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.